Can you state your name and your position here at South?
Sure. My name is Nani Perez Uribe. I am the Supervisor of Student Services and Advising at the College of Engineering.
What does that mean?
Great question. So there is a lot that I do. So advising is probably the least that I do in terms of legit advising. I have a small group of students. Usually they're the students that aren't in first year advising but have not declared a major. But so they're in Calculus 2 or higher, but haven't declared which program. And so I help Dr. Thomas do some of that advising. The other part of the advising is more of if a student has a problem, they are sent to me and we take care of it. So it's kind of more counseling than advising. Then the other side of things is anything student-related, alumni, current, incoming, I handle. So I go to college fairs for high schools. I go to recruiting events. I go to alumni events. I arrange or coordinate, or at least help coordinate any major event that the College of Engineering has a hand in. In this spring, we have 3 big events. It's E-Week, which is Engineers Week. And so we do a lot of in-house activity, but then we also have open house where we invite local middle schools to bring their kids to demonstrations. So that's something that we organize. Then we have the Mobile Regional Science Engineering Fair that I coordinate along with the College of Arts and Sciences, and then the annual Alumni Society golf tournament. So that's like those are the 3 big things in the spring that I work on, and then all the many things that happen in the fall. Orientation in the summer, orientation in January, all the small events, college fairs, career fairs, interviews, setups, anything that's going on, student organizations, tailgating, I'm a big tailgater. But that's kind of everything I deal with, and then some.
So you never have a empty day?
No, not at all. And if I do, it's me sitting here thinking, what am I supposed to be doing? Because I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. But yeah, definitely not an empty day. And I love it. I like that. I like staying very busy. And yeah, I enjoy it. It's a new thing every day. Something new every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not just strictly related to civil engineers, but all engineers, the whole entire engineering department.
Yes, that's correct. So my background with engineering is that I was a first-year advisor for about 1.5 years, and we weren't subject to a certain discipline. We had to learn all the programs in engineering, and so when I came over here, that was the same thing. I already was very familiar with all 5 of our majors, and so yeah, I help with anything. And ironically enough, a lot of the students that I saw as a first-year advisor, they still come and see me after their advising session, and just because they're comfortable. They know me. They came and saw me at least once or twice a semester for at least a year, if not longer, depending on what math they were placed into. And so it's nice seeing them, even though I'm like, you have a faculty advisor. Make sure you meet with them. I can't remove your hold. But they still come in and talk over their schedule, which is great. So I do love that part. And I do miss the advising side of things, because that's what I got really used to and thought that I was pretty good at. And so it is fun when they come in, but yeah, definitely across the board, all 5 of the majors. And
so you do get to meet with prospective students, with high school students that are interested in engineering.
Yes, absolutely. So recently, I've been to the Mobile County Public School System College Fair at the fairgrounds. It was a 2-day event. Every single high school in Mobile County, so I think 14. Yeah, 14, I think. I met any student that was interested in engineering either found my table or was directed to my table, and I talked with them. And then last week we had Bay Area, which covers all the private schools, or the majority of them at least, like most of the Catholic private schools. And then tomorrow I'm going over to coastal Alabama for the Baldwin County high schools, and we'll see what kind of turnout that has. But that, and then USA Day is also where we have that outreach to the high schools, and a lot of those students will come in, and those will be out-of-town students or in-town students, so we get a chance to talk to a lot of them and show off our school and talk over the program. So
anyone that was interested in joining the civil engineering or the engineering department would end up meeting you.
Yes.
Early on in the process.
At least me once. If we have students that want to come visit, I do try to set up a time with the chair or a faculty. Doesn't always work out depending on the time and who's available and who's around. But definitely I try to get them connected with somebody in the department so that they can actually talk one-on-one with someone that does civil engineering in some form or fashion. But yeah, they definitely somehow always get directed to me. It's not a bad thing.
And you are a South alumni yourself?
Yes, I am. I got both my undergrad and graduate degrees here at South in sociology, not engineering.
So what do you think makes South a special or unique university?
Yeah, so that's a great question. South, ironically, I didn't quite know what it had to offer when I was coming in as a freshman. I had my eyes and heart set on another institution because of an athletic scholarship. And so I didn't do much investing into South. But once I got here, I was very impressed with the faculty and all the fun things that go on campus. That, if you're not really interested in Greek life, Greek doesn't dominate this campus. If you're not interested in one aspect, there is something else that will catch your interest. And so you can easily get very involved. I decided to get very involved in athletics. Even though I didn't get to play collegiate sports here on campus, I got to play intramurals. And so I got involved and met so many people through intramurals, worked as a referee out there and met even more people, made some really great relationships and friendships that I'm still in touch with a lot of these people. And then the faculty are very approachable. I think that was one of my biggest fears, was being intimidated by a doctor so-and-so, or and not feeling like I would be able to talk with them or approach them. Just sometimes they feel a little bit more intimidating, but I didn't come across that at all. I really enjoyed the faculty that I came in contact with, and being even here in the College of Engineering, you'd think it would be even more so intimidating because my background is in the humanities and not in engineering. But again, the faculty are so great and so approachable, and the campus has become very beautiful. Even in the past 10 years, they've done so much, invested so much energy and time into it, and have really made it appealing physically, so that when people ride through and take tours, they say, wow, it's a really beautiful campus, and you can walk anywhere on campus within 15-20 minutes, and though it rains, just carry an umbrella. It's a great campus. I thoroughly enjoy it, and I love still being here. Like, I was very happy to be offered a job to stay on this campus after I graduated. So,
do you have any advice for someone that does decide to make South their university? Yeah,
well, definitely carry an umbrella, carry a poncho. That's what I tell all the incoming freshmen. Even if it looks sunny at 8 a.m. in the morning, make sure you have an umbrella, because it'll probably rain in the afternoon. But my advice would be, let someone know if you need help, in any sense of the word. I mean, if you need school help, if you're having roommate issues, if you're having car issues, whatever it is, there is somebody on this campus that can help. We have awesome campus police. They're really approachable. They'll help. They'll even check your cars before you leave for break. I mean, they have a day where they do that. We have an awesome academic support staff called Academic Services, and that houses all of our JAG Success and JAG Pals. So you've got the tutoring right there. The first year advisors are there as well. And if you don't know who to go to, if you reach out to your advisor, they can pinpoint you in the right direction, or send you in the right direction. So it's my advice is, let someone know if you're struggling in any way, and someone somewhere on this campus can help you. We just can't help you unless we're told. So that's usually what I tell any incoming freshmen, is let us know what's going on so we can help out, because we want to help. That's the thing. People want to help on this campus, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I've definitely found that to be the case.
Yeah. Coming in as a transfer student, right?
Yes.
You have something to compare it to. I have nothing to compare it to. This to me is the mentality of a university. It could be very different elsewhere, and I have no idea, because I've never gone anywhere else. I have no idea what to compare it to.
Yeah.
So.
Is there anything else that you would like to say to a prospective student?
Come to South. Actually, the civil program is really exciting. I have you, and I'm not just saying this because you're civil. I'm saying it because I think if I could handle the math, I would totally do civil engineering. And I think it's super fascinating. The aspect of the coastal and the environmental, now that's part of civil, is phenomenal. And like I said, faculty are super approachable. Just be math ready. Math is the hardest thing, but you're going to find that anywhere. So you might as well come and struggle or work through math here at South, because we're awesome. Go Jags.